G'day everyone, attached is your March 2019 quarterly report, and it's great to see some positive numbers flow through after a difficult quarter in the end of 2018. As you can see from the numbers, they are really positive, and it's been great to see those flow through to portfolios. I guess there's been probably some key takeouts and reasons for that over the last quarter. Internationally, we've seen some really good growth numbers coming out of some key economies such as China and the US. We've seen some talk of a resolution potentially in the trade wars between those two countries, and that has also resulted in some positivity for economies and markets around the globe. In relation to Europe, obviously the Brexit issue's still got to play out, and there's continual negotiations there, but most of the analysts are talking about that being a soft exit rather than the catastrophic event of a hard exit, which was potentially talked about there, and some of the risks that we were potentially looking at. In the US, there's also been a significant shift in the outlook of what they're going to do with interest rates, so clearly they're looking at not increasing rates at the previously discussed levels, so slowing that down has a positive effect on global economies and global markets. Locally, we're in the middle of an investment infrastructure cycle, which has been really positive for our economy and has been propping up a lot of the local enterprises and those sorts of things. We've also seen a good period of mining investment as well, which has flowed through to the economy and therefore the share market. Clearly the Vale tailings dam disaster was a horrific event, but obviously the supply and demand associated with that economics of that situation really has caused resource prices to increase, and as a result of that, that's really provided some stimulus in recent times for the Australian share market, and also particularly companies such as BHP and Rio. We've had the budget announced recently, which has had obviously seen some positive news that we're going to surplus over the period of time, and as we come into the election there's all sorts of promises about stimulus packages and those sorts of things which should have a positive effect moving forward with our Australian economy. I guess the real unknown is obviously the outcome of the election, and we're going to be hearing all about that over the next coming weeks as we get into election mode, I guess. But clearly, if the polls are correct and Labor are successful, there's a lot of unknowns moving forward with not only the Australian economy but also the share market. Clearly, Labor's policies in relation to franking credits, negative gearing, capital gains tax, and any future changes to superannuation are unknowns, and how they'll play out is going to be critical over and have a big effect on returns probably over the next 12 months or so. I guess our role is to ensure that our strategies are continued to be adaptive to this changing environment, and once the devil in the detail of these sort of policies are known, we're going to be able to change accordingly to ensure that the portfolios track as we want them to do, and track towards your longer term goals. So yeah, as I said, great to see some positive numbers in the quarterly reports. It's been a good quarter and a good rolling 12 months, and hope you enjoy reading the report. And if you've got any questions, feel free to get on the phone. Cheers.